This is the capoeira. This is the Virgo way, baby. Virgo New Moon. Okay. Pernell Bobby checking in with your astrology, intuitive healing, and sexual expansion content. I just finished recently a 5-day course on how to use astrology to create an incredible sex life. How do you leverage astrology to create an incredible sex life? Shows you where to look in your natal chart. This particular is about the Virgo New Moon. All right. I'm really excited about that. Please do check in with me, like and subscribe. Why? The biggest benefit for you coming here is to really empower yourself, to intuitively heal yourself and your patterns using astrology to not only expand sexually, but understand that expanding sexually is done by working on the basic necessities of your being. Okay, you don't even get to the sacral second chakra until you work through the root chakra down at the bottom and you work that energy up. So we're going to actually practice for this Virgo New Moon a breathing tactic I just did with my community. All right, check in with the hot and heavy, the freaking tribe. So I just taught this on the course I'm talking about that I won't definitely have down below anytime soon, but I'll do my best. Sexual transmutation. This is major for Virgo and the new moon. I don't want to just give you an update about the new moon. I want to let you know how to maximize this Virgo energy. Here's what's key. Virgo in this new moon, I got the train rolling by. Virgo in the new moon, and I'm not mic'd up. I'm doing this impromptu. I'm just here. I'm hitting it with you. Virgo is all about practice. You have to understand that it is a physical sign. All right? You have to recognize that it is grounded. It wants to bring things into physical reality. Oh, wow. Look at me and my baby. Virgo loves to match. Okay? Virgo has a style. Virgo has class. Virgo is a goddess. All right? Virgo is an absolute goddess. It's the healer. It is the one who understands the mundane things in life that are appropriate for your healing. And we're now going into a new moon. This creates a physical manifestation cycle. Okay? Things that you now set down on your blueprint, your board. I'm talking numbers. Virgo knows all the analytical details. I'm talking numbers. Write down your goals, your monetary goals. Write that shit down. Write down the systems. Think about what has worked well for you. Write down the fucking system. Run it back. Write down what has not worked well for you and where it really just needs a little tweak. Write that down, improve that, and work it. Now understand that it's a mutable earth. Brings in the earth, physical reality. The mutable, aka in its own way. It doesn't just like an Aries. I'm an Aries and I want to go straight at the problem. Virgo's not down for that. And I struggled with that in my career for so long because Aries wants to go straight at the problem. And I got 3 Aries in the 5th house, baby. So you talking straight creative expression. That's all I want. That's all I want to do. That ain't the one. Can I get another one? Virgo New Moon. Can I get another one? Virgo New Moon. Can I get another one? Virgo. Alright, I'm trying to start letting the chords blow, but I need practice, okay? I'm really just getting into this. 333, Twin Flame. Check out one of the videos here for the Twin Flame. As I dive back into... My Twin Flame's mad at me right now. She probably won't even see that she's mad at me. Get back. She's mad at herself. Don't tell her I said that. Alright, get back to Virgo New Moon, alright? My heart's beating. I feel that. I want to have you take an inhale with me. Open your chest. Relax your jaw and release the tension. Virgo brings a lot of tension to our logical processes, to our mind. Virgo brings attention to all the details. And it looks to slowly, methodically, and with wit and clever, analyze the details and understand and operate and optimize what takes priority, what needs to come first. This is also how my Twin Flame has helped me tremendously, because she has shown me that I have this within me and it's in my 10th house. I don't have a planetary focus on Virgo, but it's in my 10th house and she's my Twin Flame. She has the other half of my soul. She's a fucking master at this Virgo shit, right? And so it's also my job now as an Aries and a Gemini to remind her how to step out of that. And this is where you want to rely on your partners in your relationship. Virgo energy is super duper hypercritical. All right, so watch for being careful with this with your goals. For the next 6 months, this is running that cycle. And the next full moon is in Pisces, which means that the sister of Virgo, the dark sister, right? I don't even know who's darker. Definitely Pisces. Pisces is definitely the dark sister, because Pisces, people be sleeping on acting like they're not the last zodiac. Like, they not the gods of gods. Like, they don't even give a fuck about you. They literally don't. But they're so compassionate that it seems like they do. But they don't operate from the same systems and laws as a human being. Are you shitting me? They're multi-dimensional, baby. Dream space, dream world, Pisces. Everything that Virgo struggles with. So this is the new moon. Recognize when it's time to be a little dreamy, Virgo. Virgo, recognize when it's time to lean into your dark sister and allow your imagination to be more compassionate with yourself and others. Recognizing that Pisces is ridiculously emotionally manipulative. They're not the ones to sit there and roar at you in a crazy fashion. They will psychologically mind fuck the shit out of you. That's what they'll do. And they'll do so because they understand your emotions better than you do. Just like Cancer, just like Scorpio. So be mindful in this time frame, in this manifestation of the 6-month new moon in Virgo. Watch for the victim plays. Watch for the plays of victim when you may want attention because you feel Virgo's so energy is so high. You got Mars in Virgo right now. You got Mars in Virgo right now. You got Mars in Virgo right now. This is unconscious Virgo energy. So it is shielding all the ways that you're being a Virgo. Positive and negative, everything in between. Virgo is absolutely perfect. It's just practicing. It is the master. Virgo is where you physically go to master something. Right? So that's where you're most likely in your chart going to show up as a perfectionist. But that's also where you need to show up and remember your dark sister, the Pisces, and release all control, all ego, all emotion, all love. Pisces is interdimensional. So while Virgo's worried about everything that's happening on Earth, the mundane task to make sure that you clean the dishes, or watch out for this mess, or watch out for this every little critical detail. Remember that that person is also, including yourself, talking about themselves. They're being hypercritical about themselves more than they are about you. The criticism they give you is just a freaking leak out because it just overloaded the amount of criticism they gave to themselves. They already fucking know in what way they're acting a little bit out of the works. Recognize this, and in the ways that you're being neurotic in this new moon with your goals and with the way you criticize yourself. Spend time forgiving yourself, not by thinking of the people that you want to forgive, but to throw forgiveness out there. I want to throw forgiveness to the person that needed most in the world today. Ja, done. I want to give forgiveness to those that I feel that have hurt me. Ja, done. I want to give forgiveness for the ways in which I, like a Virgo in this new moon and beyond, have criticized myself to a hyperactive extent. Ja. So I recommend you do that there. I recommend you start right there for this manifestation. I don't want to just give you the new moon and what to do. I give you the manifestation. I want to operate with you. All right. My next thing to say is I want you to get your feet in the sand. I'm rolling this way with you. All right. I want you to get your feet and your hands in the sand. All right. Come on to tippy toes. Grab the grass so that you can lean back, sit on the heels. All right. You're going to notice that this right now is Virgo. This is what Virgo needs. Virgo needs to connect with the earth, with the Mother Earth. Virgo needs that. So give it, okay? From there, I'm going to check in with you right here. I'm going to give you some real Virgo new moon exercises. So connect with nature, connect with grass. Eat good, healthy foods right now. Right now is the time you got to go vegan, right? Virgo is taking care of our health. It's responsible for our health. So if you want to go vegan, this is a good time. Vegetarian, this is a good time. Or just make some micro shifts. Virgo always stands for micro shifts. So whatever goals you set right now, don't set these big grand goals just for only big grand goals. Set a big grand goal with minute, minuscule goals that give you a very clear way that makes you feel confident that this plan is going to work. Understand that all the earth signs are on earth and they want their plans to work. This is human life. This isn't the space of the gods, even though Virgo is a goddess. Okay? Virgo is definitely a goddess, even back through the history of the constellation Virgo. Goddess. So recognize that it needs the certain comforts. That's why it's critical. It needs to feel that it can really enjoy and experience pleasure almost at a discounted rate. The mundane living. To keep its mundane habits up, it needs certain things. A lot of times that is lush things that it considers beautiful, things that it considers useful on earth, things that it considers stimulating for the senses of the body. So a diffuser, diffusing cinnamon or lavender, peppermint. These things are really comforting for a Virgo. These are the type of goals you should set. You should set goals around how are you going to take care of your daily task on this Virgo New Moon. How are you going to take care of your daily responsibilities? How are you going to take care of your health in any capacity? How are you going to take care of the small, minute details in your work life and your daily work life? Starting a new regimen for your diet or exercise or sleeping habits. I've been fasting more. I've been taking more breaks and not eating much at night. I've been switching it up. For a long time, I just let it get out of control. Like, I just been eating at night, even when I don't need to, and I know I don't. And I feel way better today. I've been super clear. Ran a workshop. I'm now talking to you about this Virgo New Moon. And the workshop was the daily detail. I did a 5-day in a row. Check it down below. Hopefully it's there. 5-day in a row workshop around how to create an incredible sex life leveraging astrology. And it was fucking dope. I was helping people heal their relationships and understand their husband and understand their wives. I want to get more men on there. Tell somebody, tell a brother, tell a dad, tell an uncle. Yo, I know this dude that do astrology. Put him on. Put them on. You watching the channel, so put that people on, please. Help me out, first off. Second off, put them on because shit, this is what I'm there to help you with. I'm here to help them with. I'm not talking about this because I want to talk to you. So, we'll do a little bit of that. Turn the brightness up. Turn up the volume. How did I show you my dark side? Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Listen, Virgo New Moon is now going to trine Uranus in Taurus, all right, with Pluto in Capricorn, especially in, I think, around mid-September. The horoscope is going to train them. So you need to check your horoscope individually for your sign. Check for your rising as more important. All right, your rising sign is more important. I believe, personal opinion, Pernell Bobby stated, but it goes beyond that. It's time to think about what in your health is inhibiting you. Okay? Are you just eating too many donuts, Twinkies, and pizza? I love that stuff too, right? I even ate ham the other day, and I've been more in a vegan way for way longer, but it got digested. And I was okay in that small amount. Like, I was okay. I recognized, like, nah, this ain't my thing. Like, I'm not going to be doing this, but that's just what it was. Be willing to be flexible, even to make a mistake. Even if I sit there and I still, regardless, eat, quite frankly, like a vegan. I cook all my meals. This was just out. It was in the moment. It happened. And recognize that Virgo, the number one thing behind the Virgo New Moon is to be able to release control. This is the evil's twin sister, Pisces. So something within, wherever Pluto sits in your chart, wherever Taurus sits in your chart, and wherever Virgo sits in your chart, That's where the changes are going to happen drastically, because you got a lot of cosmic support happening this month. You dead ass got divine team out this bitch. Listen, we already passed Leo season. It's done. All that Leo energy in the sky is done. It's just done. Lionsgate is over. All right, Lionsgate is over. All right, Lionsgate is over. It's the Virgo New Moon out here. So, what I'm saying is, ooh, hold on, because I really feel like that too, because I have a meditation video out there for Virgo specifically. It's a time to hold on, because Virgo is very paranoid. It's very analytical. It's very logical. It's stuck in its head. It doesn't give enough time for its emotional space and emotional world. So that would be likely a good place to put some goals or some new objectives around your health when it comes to setting in a 6-month cycle that will physically, in the real world, I'm talking money, ladies and gentlemen. Uranus just got tapped on me on the Taurus moon, and I had got a significant amount deposited on my bank account. Why? Because my services were ready for the things that I was talking about. So that's beautiful. That's Uranus and Taurus running shit. And I got my Capricorn in 2nd house, so it's like, this is a self-worth victory. This is me been honoring myself, not switching up, not trying to act like my price ain't my price. That's what I am. This is what I am. I know what's up. It's just time to really start talking about it and be like, yeah, I know what's up. You know what's up too. I'm giving you that real. I'm out here rubbing and massaging myself. So giving yourself really self-care, rubbing your toes, rubbing your back. If you want to follow in with me right now, I'm actually cracking my toes. I'm moving them from side to side. But now I want you to just grab your foot, and you can be doing this down. You don't have to do it up. But just so you can see. Buenas.
Buenas. ¿Sí va a estabilizador, mi parcero?
Sí, qué bueno. Es mi YouTube.
Sí.
Sí, ¿quieres mi canal?
Sí, es una.
Bien.
Ahora, papita, allá abajo,
Claro, estoy aquí. So, now, we switch sides. Whatever you do on one side, do on the other. But understand it doesn't necessarily have to be the same time. Like, you got to allow this to be intuitive. This is an intuitive healing channel, right? You got to allow it to be intuitive. But really, even just your arms, Virgo needs the small, minute details, the little bones in your fingers. The other day, really, my lady was sitting here. She was massaging in between my fingers. The bones, the micro bones. This is Virgo, baby. This is Virgo. I learned a new massage technique that you don't feel banging. You're getting yourself in the zone. Rubbing on your face. Be willing to self-care. Ask yourself, what does self-care look like for me? I want to have you write that as a journal prompt. I'm going to try to make this clear. Write it as a journal prompt. Self-care for me. Writing prompt, manifestations for the Virgo New Moon. Virgo is going to go opposition to Pisces and Neptune. So that's real. This is going to force you here and there throughout the whole month of September as a horoscope. It's going to force you to detach spiritually and allow your body to just be led by the unknown, led by what it can't physically understand and make logical sense of on Earth. I find that the logical signs suffer more during these times, depending on how much logical signs you have. That includes like a Sagittarius, that includes a Libra, Aquarius, of course, Gemini, of course. All the logical energies. It requires them to, Scorpio, I'm lying, Scorpio's emotional as hell. But it's a strategist though, So I won't go into that because that's a different story. This is the Virgo New Moon. I want to have you write that writing prompt. And also what I want to have you write is what makes me feel sexy and magnetic in my body. This is the second one. What makes me feel sexy and magnetic in my body? That's the second one. I'm going to write these down. And now here's the third writing prompt. And the third writing prompt is, if I didn't feel judged for my sexuality, what would I do and how would I behave? Boom. If I didn't feel judged by my sexuality, what would I do and how would I behave? I'm going to drop that up there as well. That's 3 prompts for you for the Virgo New Moon, because it's time to get into your body. So I'm going to do one breathing exercise so you can help get into your body when you do this with me for this Virgo New Moon. This is starting a 6-month manifestation cycle. I'm already putting you on free game for how to set rituals, how to work in the lunar cycles. using astrology. All of this stuff is what heals your relationships, because Virgo needs to learn to take care of itself. Virgo's always worried about taking care of everybody else, and you know that when I see you. And so as a part of that, it's time to take care of yourself. You know, your sister, it makes you have this unconditional and passionate love, but you're forced to serve others. You get happiness and joy out of it, and when you're not doing it, then you're not happy and joyful and emotionally fulfilled. But when you are doing it, you need to watch out for the Pisces influence, the evil sister, that makes you feel unseen and unappreciated and unworthy for the amount that you give. You try to keep giving so much that you just destroy your own self through straight criticism. So I got that meditation video for Virgo. For this, I want to have you breathe with me. Spine goes upright. I'm going to do this so that you can hear me clearly. I learned this from the Indians. I'm going to have you inhale for 3 seconds, pause, hold your breath. Inhale for 3 seconds, pause, hold your breath. Inhale for 3 seconds, pause, hold your breath. Okay, here we go. Excuse the noise. I'll wait on it. 3, hold your breath. Inhale for 3, hold your breath. Inhale for 3, hold your breath. And then we exhale, okay? Breathe it in through the nose. Hold. Breathe in again. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Slow it down now. Slow it down now. Slow it down now. Breathe up through the nose for 3, 2, 1. I'm going to get close and personal. We're going to take another one now. We're going to breathe in through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Soft and slow, and hold your breath. Soft and slow. We're going to breathe up for 3, 2. Breathe up, 1. Hold your breath. And one more time, we're going to breathe up to the brain, past the heart. 3, 2, 1. Make the gas, make the big noise. Thanks for joining my Virgo New Moon video. 222 is on the clock. It's time to pair, to partner, to cooperate, and set the boundaries in the cooperation with yourself. I'm out of here, Pernell Bobby, asking you to like, subscribe for more intuitive healing and astrology content, helping you primarily use it to heal your relationships with yourself and with other people. So this is why you should subscribe. I'm going to keep you in tune, working in cycles. I'm going to do my best. Love.